Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Balkis binti Zainal Abidin. My ID matric is 2021686882. I'm from class M38110-5H. So, in today's video, I'm going to talk about physical abuse by parents. Physical abuse is often the type of abuse that is validated as a marker for abuse, but there are other types of abuse that are just as important and which are often the precursor for physical abuse, which is emotional abuse. An original article, Malaysian Journal of Medicine and Health Science, January 2022, titled Impact Multi-Type Childhood Abuse on Psychological Development and Coping Strategies among Perdana University students. Next, we are going to see what the factors of emotional abuse by parents. The first one is unresolved emotional issues. Parents who have unresolved emotional issues from their own past, such as a history of abuse, neglect, or trauma, may be more likely to perpetrate emotional abuse onto their children. The second one is lack of parenting skill. Some parents may not have the necessary knowledge or skills to cope with the challenges of parenting. They might resort to emotionally abuse behaviors due to the lack of appropriate discipline techniques, communication skill, or coping mechanisms. Lastly, stress and external pressure. High levels of stress, financial difficulties, work-related pressure, or other external stressors can sometimes lead parents to lash out emotionally at their children, even if unintentionally. So, here are the impact that the child may lead to. The first one, in the short term. For example, anxiety, shame, and fear. The second one is in long term. For example, loss of sense of self, depression, and substance misuse. Lastly, child may lead to sleep problems, suicidal thoughts or behavior, and extreme emotions. So, how can we prevent it from happening? Here are 8 solutions that should be done by parents. The first one is individual therapy. The second one is supportive relationship. The third one is self-care. The fourth one is setting boundaries. The fifth one is mindfulness and meditation. The sixth one is education and awareness. Next is legal intervention. And lastly is parenting education.
Number 1. Acknowledge that there is a problem. Clarify and clearly state the concerns, needs, and interests of the people involved in the dispute. Emphasize the ground rules. Adopt a positive tone and a problem-solving attitude. Set ground rules that will help maintain a courteous, respectful environment for discussion. Some of these ground rules could be no interruptions, respect each person's opinion, address the issue and not the person, or each member is encouraged to contribute. Number 3. Look for areas of agreement. Start by helping members find common ground. Identify areas of agreement before addressing the differences. Number 4. Affirm the value of different opinions. Discuss the fact that different opinions are natural in a group. Help members separate the opinion from the person holding the opinion, and do not allow personal attacks. Focus on the problem, not the person. Number 5. Listen to everyone's point of view. Let council members express their opinions and perspectives. People will be more willing to discuss alternatives if you acknowledge and legitimize their right to hold particular points of view, even if you don't agree with them. Number 6. Define the conflict early. Make sure you understand the issue causing the conflict and that you are focusing on the right problem. Try to identify any assumptions, expectations, misinformation, or lack of information that may be influencing members' opinions. Many conflicts can be resolved by improving communication and explaining issues carefully. Number 7. Create solutions. Identify a range of options for solving the problem. Invite others in the group to help resolve the conflict. List the advantages and disadvantages of each option. And finally, number 8. Choose a solution. Choose the best solution and follow up to make sure that it is carried out. We hope that this list has been helpful in how to resolve conflict among council members. Thank you. Take care.
The conclusion: emotional abuse by parents inflicts deep emotional wounds, diminishing a child's self-esteem and causing long-term psychological distress. Recognizing and addressing this abuse is crucial to breaking the cycle and promoting healing and recovery for the affected individuals.